Hey, what's up, scrubs? I goddamn hate all these Food Network contest shows. Alright, so what I'm talking about for Food Network contest shows, it's these shows where they get a group of like 4, 5, or 6 people to come in and compete and make the best dishes in a bunch of set of mini games. So like one of the rules for one game will be like, oh, you gotta make a certain type of dish, but you can only use these types of ingredients, or you can make any breakfast dish, but you have to use like peanut butter in it, or something like that. They make like these bunch of weird games rules with food, and all these contestants have to make the food, and then they have to be judged on it by a group of judges who are supposed to be these expert judges or these expert tasting judges. And I really don't get the point of these types of shows. There are so many of these types of shows on cable. Alright, here's just a brief list of shows I've watched in the past of this type of format. You got Chopped, you got Iron Chef America, Hell's Kitchen, Holiday Baking Championship, you got Cupcake Wars, you got the next Food Network star, you got The Worst Cooks in America, you got Cutthroat Kitchen, and you also got shows like Guys Grocery Games. There are so many of these types of format shows, and I really don't understand what the appeal is for these types of shows. Alright, so why I don't get it is because when you're watching another contest show, like let's say you're watching America's Got Talent or you're watching American Idol, I as the viewer can listen to the singer, listen to the person perform, I can listen to them play the guitar, play the piano, play a keyboard. I know as the viewer if that person is good or not. I can hear when they're singing, oh man, this is really off key, this is really bad, or I can be like, oh wow, this person's like the next Beyonce, they're the next Rihanna, like they sound really good. And it helps me engage with the TV show because then I can listen to what the judges' opinions are and I can either agree or disagree with them, and it just makes an appeal for the show and it kind of like makes it more engaging. But for these Food Network shows, you've got nothing of the sort with it. All you got are these bunch of random nobody judges who apparently they're the best tasters in the world. Like, how do you get a job as a food judge? How is that a thing? Everyone's taste buds are so different that you being a food judge has got to be the most pointless thing in the world. Because what one person thinks tastes like complete and utter dog shit tastes super good to another person. So I gotta sit here as a viewer and just believe that what these bumfuck judges are saying is actually true and they're actually right. And it just grinds my gears because these types of shows, they don't engage with me as the viewer and they're so boring. And every one of these shows has the exact same format every time. They got 4 or more people coming onto the show and they all get 10 minutes of their backgrounds like, hi, my name's Jim and I've been divorced 4 times and because of my 4th divorce I actually learned that I really loved cooking. Like, I don't give a shit about your goddamn background, Jim. I'm just trying to watch a goddamn show of you cook. I don't care that Sally was abandoned by her parents at the age of 7 and now she likes to cook because it helps her escape. Like, I don't care. I'm not here to listen to that. I'm here to watch these people cook. But even that isn't even engaging to me. And also, they got the same exact format after that. They always have one person who's always doing worse than everyone else. And they're like, oh boy, I just burnt my yogurt. I just burnt my cheese. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so screwed. And then they got 2 other people just sitting there and they're like, yeah, I mean, my dish is coming along fine, I guess. And it's so obvious to tell every time who's about to get knocked off. Because the judges, they taste the food and they're like, wow, Jim, this tastes like fucking dog shit. You actually thought this was gonna taste good? And it's like the other 2 people are like, this is fine. I mean, this is alright. I would change this, but it tastes great. And then like, alright, now we're gonna eliminate someone, but wait until after the break. Like, you just called Jim's food dog shit. I know you're gonna eliminate him. Quit going to breaks every 5 seconds. You're not leaving me on a cliffhanger. I already know what decision you're gonna make. So, I don't get cliffhangers. I don't get engaged. I don't like the people that they bring on the show because I don't care about their backgrounds. And also, it just makes me hungry when I'm watching. I'm watching these people cook delicious steaks, delicious pancakes, all these great foods. And when I'm sitting there, I'm just getting hungry when I'm watching, and I want to go into my kitchen and start cooking a microwavable dinner because I can't cook like these people, but it just makes me so hungry. I don't get the appeal of these types of shows. I really don't, and it just makes me so mad that there are so many of these shows that do so successful. every single day, every single year. There are hundreds of these types of shows that come up, and it just shouldn't be a thing. These types of shows should not be a thing. I want to meet the type of people who watch these shows religiously and just ask them why. What's the appeal? I'd love to learn the appeal of these types, but I just really don't get it. And I hope maybe someone can explain to me in the comments, but I goddamn hate these types of shows. And yeah, peace.